So now we are online on YouTube. So hello YouTube, good morning. I'm here with Lurian, Esther, and Rodrigo. And today we'll talk about, let me see, I forgot. The little things that matter more than we think. So before we start, I will do a quick introduce how TNT works. So TalkNtalk is a platform for you to develop your language skills and achieve fluency in the process. And within the platform, we have English, Spanish, Italian, French, and our philosophy is don't correct the others, be respectful, and the main point here is to practice the English, Spanish, French, or Italian, okay? And remember, I'm not English teacher, I'm just a student facilitator in search of my fluency in the language, just like you. And sometimes I make some mistake with grammar, pronunciation, and that's it. So I think it's important to say everyone here want to speak, okay, in English, but we have 1 hour, maybe, more or less. And so respect your colleagues' speak time, and that's it. So I will introduce myself. Today I will guide this conversation. Introduce myself. My name is Suelen. I'm 29. I live in a small city in Rio de Janeiro with my family. I have a degree in human resource and finished my post-graduation degree in organizational psychology. And now I'm attending a second degree in business administration. And today, nowadays I work as quality, I think. And yeah, I'm here on TalkNtalk since 2021 to improve my English. And in 2023, I became a hostess. And that's it about me. So, Esther, can you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, I am Esther. I live in Juiz de Fora, Minas Gerais. I am a dentist. Um, I am 25 years old. I love animals. I love exercise. Example, gym. I love run, swimming. I love my dog. Her name is Duquesa, and I live with my father. Uh, he is a dentist too. We work together, and this is so good. And you, Lurian?
So, good morning, everyone. I'm Luria. I live in Belo Horizonte, in Minas Gerais, too. I'm 35 years old. I work as a business analyst. For now, I don't have kids, but I have 2 dogs. In my free time, this is what I love to do: is to spend time with my dogs, to go to take some walks, to go out with friends and family too, to traveling. I love traveling. It's my passion for everything, to know, to explore other cultures. And here in Talk and Talk, I started last October. So now it's about to complete 10 months. So that's it. Thank you. And now it's Rodrigo, right?
Good morning, guys. I'm Rodrigo. I'm 40 years old. I I have been married and we have 2 daughters. I have been living in Franca in São Paulo State. I graduated with a degree in information system, IT, and I have been working as a data engineer IT too. I stay in TalkNtalk platform since August 2024. I think in 1 year, in next month. And I think that's it.
Okay, thank you so much, guys, for sharing. So let's start with the question. I'll start with you, Lurian. So what a small everyday moment that recently made you smile without expecting it?
Like I said, for me, it was so good for me. Have time with my dogs, and like I had a problem, not a problem, like one of my dogs, she was sick, and she took like medicine, and because of that she was not eating so good, and she did all the treatment. It was okay now, but the small moment is just to spend time with them and see her eat, because she was not eat anything, she was really hard, and now she's normal again, and she's eating the food of her food, and the food of her brother, my other dog. And this is totally make me laugh and make me smiley and make me happy, actually. So another moment that I can say, it's not because I expect or not, but I love to have meals with my partner during the day. So I'll take a coffee, a breakfast, and I love to do some kinds of different things, like make conversations, try to experience something different. And all these moments always bring me something new and something happy. So I could say this. Thank you.
Thank you, Lurian, for sharing. Rodrigo, how about you?
In my case, nowadays I play with my little daughter is a good moment because this is a baby. She has 1 year and 7 months, and she making the funny things every single day, jumping the table and jumping the other danger things. But my little daughter nowadays is a joking baby. I think this playing with your sister a lot, my old daughters, and the simple thinkings my little daughter is making every single day is funny with me. I think this.
Okay, thank you, Rodrigo. Esther, go ahead, your turn.
I think is when I wake up and open my eyes and I see my little dog sleeping yet, and uh, she is so cute. And when I wake up my bed and open my window, it's breeze in my face. It's too good. I think it's when I give a banana. Um, I how can I say English a banana? I esqueci. Little monkeys in my house. It's
Mhm.
I like. It's so good.
Thank you, Esther, for sharing. For me, guys, I think it's when I remember some memories about my grandmothers, and uh, for me, this is making me smile because I like so much them, and I remember with um I don't know how to say that in English, mas com saudade, and I miss them, and I I remember the Sundays, when I used to go there and have lunch with them, and I remember that they both like the full house. I think that's it, with a lot of people, the relatives and the noise, and the people screaming, talking, and things like that. So this make me smile, and I love this memory about my grandmothers. That's it. So let's go to the number 2. Rodrigo, is there a little habit or detail in your routine that give you comfort or a sense of stability? Stability.
Um, Comfort, yes, but sense of stability, no. Because this, I when I have more adult life, stability is complex with my mind. I I think this stability don't, doesn't exist in my opinion. But comfort, yes. When I take a shower, I feel very comfortable. When I stay in my house with my daughters in the weekends, because this I stop my routine and I have time with the playing, talking, and making the simple things uh, with my daughters and my wife and my family, my mom. I think in this comfort with me is my house. This is very comfortable. That's it.
Mhm. Okay, thank you, Rodrigo. Esther, how about you?
I think is pray before depois, né? Antes. Before sleep, I pray my terço. Before I sleep, it calms me down and marks end of my day. Yes.
Okay, thank you so much, Esther. Lilian, how about you?
I agree with Rodrigo, like comfortable moments. I have a lot. Like I like I said, I love to take a coffee, just to have this moment, like when I sit in the table and I can appreciate my coffee, or when I just can take a shower, it's a hot shower, and this is really good. Or when I can just pet my dogs, or when I can have moments with my partner. All this is comfortable moments for me, and I really try to appreciate even as a small moments in my routine. But stability, I last year, guys, I was in a job for more than 4 years, and I just got fired, because of that. So now I'm working again. I'm totally okay, but the company that I work, they are changing some things. So this is a kind of a red flag for me, that maybe something can happen. So stability, no, I don't feel like stability often. I can say that I have a reserve for emergencies, that I can organize and plan everything. But I'm totally stability. No, I don't think like that. But comfortable, yes. So I will be like Rodrigo in this question. That's it.
Yeah, for me, I think it's not a detail, but it's a little habit that I have when my mind is so full, and I can relax, and I can't relax, and I can. I take a bath, a long bath, I take shower, and I stay there, for a long time. And I like to do things like a quality time, And for me, I like to do things that I like, and I take a long shower. I like to see my series. I like to listen to music, and I like. No, I like to stay alone in my room, or just go walk and just me, alone, just by myself, and take my thoughts in order, and things like that, because I think this is relax me and brings me a comfort things, And I love to watch cartoons because this bring me comfort, because when I'm sad or very anxious, I like to watch cartoons because remember my childhood and in that time I don't have problem. I know I don't was an adult, you know. And for me it's the best thing that I do in my life. So like Rodrigo said, don't bring me stability, but I feel calm, you know, and relax when they do these things. And after that, I can face my problems, be an adult, and things like that. That's it. So let's go to the number three. So, Esther, what's something simple from your childhood that you still remember vividly? I think that's it. I don't know the pronunciation that word.
I think it's the smell of rain, the warm. When I played outside in my park, in my uh, playground in my house, I remember this.
Okay, thank you for sharing. Lurian.
I can say that I remember about the seasonings of my grandmother. Seasonings is the spices that she used to make her food, you know, and I love it, the food of my grandma. She's not here anymore, she passed away, but sometimes since my mother she's really look after my grandmother. I can have these moments with my mom, you know, when she prepares some food like my grandmother did, or maybe just because of the clothes that my grandmother used. I have a coat she gave to me before, and like I can say that when I'm using this coat, like I feel my grandmother. So in my childhood, I didn't have a lot of moments, you know, to enjoy, because my mom was so she cared a lot about my safety, you know, me and my sister. So my childhood was about to go to visit my grandmother. So I have a lot of moments because of that, and this is really good. But just because I didn't have all the experience, you know, always my my plan, my pleasure time was to visit my grandmother and her place and enjoy with her. So that's it for me.
Thank you, Lurian. And you, Rodrigo.
In my case, I think in this the play in the streets because in my childhood, I think in my childhood life, I it's a simple it's a simple life, but a very full life. But in my street has a lots of the children. Um, I think in this when I started the play in this specific time, I think in the 20, 25, 30 shields in the streets. I play as in the streets a lot in this time, a lot of the kinds of the players and the good moments in my life, I think. It's not so danger equals nowadays. I start the play in the morning and stop in the evening is a good moments with my brother, neighbors, and the friends. Is a good. I think I feel happy when I remember this specific time. It's a great time. That's it.
Yeah. In my case, I say the same because I love to play on the street with my friends. And I remember I started to play like you in the morning, and I stopped to have a lunch and back to street again. And after that, we play in the afternoon. And I remember the smell and the taste when my mother called me to have a snack, in the afternoon, and with chocolate drink, chocolate milk, sorry, with cake, and I love to eat cake with chocolate milk. So for me, I remember this time, and when I remember this, make me so happy because sometimes I do it and I try it to remember these memories. So for me, it's amazing. I love to back to my past, maybe. I don't remember how can I say that. And for me is it's amazing. I love this memory from my childhood. And yeah, and watching cartoons when it's raining in my house. So it's I love this time. I love it. And when I remember, bring me nostalgia. That's it. So let's go to number 4. Lurian, do you collect anything? Object, photos, memories, phrase? What do you think that matters to you?
I'm a kind of collected person, guys. I collect everything. Like if even nowadays, if I go to visit a new place, I will take some papers. Like when you pay for do a tour, and you have a little bracelet that I keep this all the time with me. So I'm like that. In my For my childhood is the same. I have photos. My mom, she was a kind of person. She used to take pictures of everyone in the family. All the family, they want her pictures, because they didn't. And my mom, she has a lot. So I love pictures too. I have a lot. I love to take pictures. I love to take them to be with them, and maybe these can remember this moment when we had this in our past. So I think pictures can help us to remember more. uh, Phrases, maybe not like phrases, but pictures for sure, photos. um, and that helped me with my memory. And objects, like I can say that, for example, for the coat, for my grandmother, I keep this with a lot of affection because it means a lot for me. Or maybe just something that let me one thing, I forgot the name for this in English, the capige. I will search here when I speak. That I
How
think
to pendurar?
uh, is exactly
Hang?
hunger.
Hum.
Exactly. It's just I have one when I was a kid, it was pink with a little duck. Nowadays I have normal hangers, I have normal one, but I kept this one just to remember about my childhood. So I have decided about me that I like to take some objects to remind me something, to be for my memories be strong. So yes, I believe about that.
Yeah, this is amazing. I love these memories. It's so amazing. Esther, how about you? Do you collect anything?
Yes, I collect everything. I I like collect keychains when I visit when city. Uh, so by for remember the city, this place is beautiful, and I collected two photos and videos. I think is a cheap a collection, um, because it's matter me. It's it's very important for me because it's helped me remember this place or the moment. It's very important.
Mhm. Yeah, thank you for your sharing. Esther, Rodrigo, how about you?
In my case, in the photos and the memories, okay, because this I like to take pictures in the travel of the moments in my life, and I like to remember these pictures in the future. Google Photos help me a lot because I have a lot of photos in the Google Photos. I need to pay in the private plan because this my wife is a crazy person when taking the photos, and my older daughters is equals. Taking lots of pictures, a lot of thinkings, a lot of videos, and I need to pay the $5 because this. But other things no, because I don't consider myself collecting the other thinkings. I hate in this. I have the fight with my daughter, with my wife because my wife is and my old daughter is a collector. Is a lot of things, a lot of things. There's guys, a lot of things. My old daughter is taking the, I don't know this word in English, but embalagem, a lot of things and the collecting in their uh in your boxes and the other things. It's complex because this when I try to wash in my house and try to organize in some thinkings, a lot of thinkings in the I don't remember armário and in my house, and my daughter talk with me. I need these thinkings in the future because in the future I need to use this. It's a complex, but I respectful and try to control. There's a lot of things in my house. That's it,
I,
sis.
I understand her because here in my home we used to do that. Nowadays we don't do it anymore because we changed our oh my God, I forgot. We changed the bed, you know. Nowadays, we don't have the bed that we have. I don't know how to explain that in English, so I will say it in Portuguese. Tipo, tem um extrato da cama e você colocava os papéis de presente ali. And nowadays we change the bed and we can't do it, you know? So, okay, we can put it under oh my God, I forgot how can I say colchão. Under the colchão. But nowadays we don't do it anymore. But in the past, we do it so much, and now when we stop to do it, we need tipo, a embalagem to put the present, and we don't have because we stopped to do it, you know, and we have to go to downtown and buy a new tipo, embalagem, you know, and if we have some embalagem here in home, we don't need to go there and buy it, you know. I understand her.
One point about this is a idea for the a lot of things my daughters has. She has wardrobe, this guarda-roupa for the partners, the big wardrobe, and não cabe is more thinkings in the wardrobe, the big wardrobe, because this. When I try to, oh, my daughter is putting the little things and donating and the discarding, she cry a lot, and I need this in the future. I need this. It's a complex to manage this, but I understand her. But it's a complex because this. If I live in this in the teenager lives, I thinking I need to container for the things for my daughter because I don't have my space in my house for the putting the things. But I understand.
Yeah, she have emotional attachment. I think that's it, you know, with her things. So, yeah, it's very difficult to just left away, left away. I think that's it, live away. Okay, but about me, I used to collect some comics, GBs. I forgot how can I say it. I think it's comics. And I love to do it. My young brother used to say the same, but we stopped it and passed it for my niece and my nephew, and we give to them all the comics and the HQ, I think that's it, tipo HQ and things like that, because we have a lot of one, a lot of comics, and nowadays we don't have it anymore because you stopped to do it. But I don't remember when something that I collect today. I think I don't have. I stopped to be attached, I think, with these material things, Nowadays, I just stay in my memory. If I forgot, that's it. It's life. Okay, so let's go to number 5. Rodrigo, have you ever realized the value of a moment only after it passed? Why? No, what was it?
Yes, these are the days of my brother dad, and I think in 1 hours, my brother's dad's because this motorcycle accidents, and the days he talked with me about this phone. He called me this phone. I think in 1 hours. 1 hours, yes, 1 hours before the accidents, and talking with me about the some thinking subjects in the daily routine. And these past few days, I remember I don't pay attention in the comments because I think my mind is the pay attention other thinkings. I talk with with him, but I don't pay attention. And after this, my brother's dead. I remember this because this I don't have I don't know this the accident is iria acontecer in the before the moment, but I remember this every single day because nowadays I see importance of the simple things or simple moments in your parents because I don't know when I'm dead or my daughter's dead and the other person's dead. I try to every single day in the talk with my daughters and my family and this importance for the person in my life because I don't know what the end days for me or for others. I think this.
Yeah, I feel so sorry for you. And I think, yeah, a lot of people don't know how to express yourself, express your desire. Sometimes I say it because here in my home, I think it's about the how our parents raising us. Because here we don't say I love you, we don't say I like you and things like that. We express it with action. Sometimes I buy something that my brother likes, or my father likes, or my mother likes, or do things that I know that they liked, and these things will make them happy and things like that, but we don't say I love you, we don't say, oh, I want a hug to you and things like that, so I think this is complicated to change when we grow up, because when we are a child, it's okay to express it, because children, it's easier to deal with angry when they are upset and things like that. But when we grow up, this I don't know how to say that, but it's like hurt our ego, you know, and we become selfish and angry with little things that we can resolve with a talk. Maybe say, oh, I want to you better, or I want to hug you, I want to kiss you, and things like that, but you don't do it. So I think it's very difficult to change it when we don't do it in the past, you know? But I think if you will start little by little, step by step, we can change it. Here in my home, we change a lot of things when you pass to think about it. But I think it's a long process, you know, to change it. But yeah, I totally agree with you. So that's it. Thank you, Rodrigo. Lurian.
For me, guys, I really believe about what you are saying, because in my house we are not so affective between us, you know. Like, for example, we don't say I love you, we don't hug ourselves, and I'm trying to change this now with my partner, you know, to be a person that show more the affection and say what is important. But in my house, between my father, my mom, it's really hard, you know. Looks like we don't touch each other, you know. We love in the other ways. My mom loved us when she prepared her food for us, and she prepared the way we like it. My father, because always he has this joy, you know, about to receive everyone like really nice. But they don't see that sometimes it's necessary to speak, you know, just to say loud what you feel. So I never learned that. So this is I can say that, like I said, my grandmother passed away, and this way, you know, I remember that for in her last moments, we couldn't show like a lot of love to her, to stay with her, you know, show that, because it was a relation that no one could do this. And now she just, no, she's not here anymore, and you feel, oh my god, regret about what I could have done, you know, when I didn't. So this is really hard. So, and my point here, I think, will be like you said about feelings, you know, about what you can express yourself, your feelings, and the moment is short, you know. You don't know tomorrow. We don't know anything. Maybe today is a moment for us do something. So I believe about that too, and I think it's important to appreciate our loved ones and express that in some way, you know. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Lurian, for your sharing. Esther, how about you?
First, I'm so sorry for you, Rodrigo. Um, so in my case, I think it's I would like to value my parents, my uncle, my grandfather, to visit more. So they are dead. Né? So I try to value more the people is here. My mother, my father, my sister, and here and then and in general value them.
Okay, thank you, Esther, for your sharing. Let's go to number 6. Let me see. Okay, Esther, I'll start with you. What does a meaningful life look like to you in a small, practical terms?
Um, I think is wake up in peace, doing work that helps others, loud with someone at least once a day, I think.
Okay, thank you. Lurian, how about you?
In practical terms, I think is meaningful life is you are okay, like accept yourself, and you try to live in a good way with who is important for you, your loved ones. So you believe about that, you really are living because of you believe about what you are doing. So I said all the time, I try to be a better person, a better sister, a better daughter, a better friend. So I think day by day in your routine, you try to live with this purpose for your life. Doesn't this doesn't want to say that you can not learn something or you cannot make mistakes, okay? But just go and try to respect your values, the things that you believe. So this is what I think. Do what you want, try to see the good side, the positivity about things. I think for me is that.
Thank you, Lurian. Rodrigo.
I totally agree with what Lura said because the meaningful life in my case is equals in the Lura says. I try to every single day making the good things in my life because it's my family. I understand importance of my life with my families because this my family needs to me the making infrastructure in the other thinkings. My daughters need to me about the teaching a lot of thinkings for your lives. And my mom need to me a lot because a lot of other thinkings. I think it is when you stay in your goals in your I think in your I don't know this word in English, don't remember, do seu caminho is and try to stay in seu caminho is a good thing. I understand every single day. Some days it's not possible because this yes way thanks. Some days it's not possible because I am a woman, I am a fail in some thinkings, but I try to stay. I try to stay in my way. I think that's it.
Thank you, Rodrigo, for the sharing. Yeah, for me, it's best with people that I like, and with my parents, my boyfriend, my my niece, my nephew, and to do the things that I like, because in the past I do a lot of things for other people, and that I don't think about myself that I wanted. And nowadays I notice it, and I want to try and to do things that I want and I like, maybe not. It's travel, camping and things like that because I love to do these things. And in the past, I don't do it because sometimes my parents don't like it, or I don't have a company to do it, and I love to do it. So if I can't, if I don't have a people to do it with me, I just go alone, because I travel alone and I feel that I can do it alone, Okay, I have to be careful and pay attention with the things, but I can do it alone, and by myself. So I think a meaningful life for me is that. Okay, so let's go to the number 7. Lurian, is there a place, sound, or smell that instantly brings you a sense of peace?
I think when I am in a park, I like to listen the birds, just to breathe something fresh air. I like when I do some walking, some trekkings too, and I am in the middle of like forest or mountains, and I just can I don't listen the noise of the world and the way for the industrially, like cars, companies, I really like to these moments. So when I go to the park, it's really nice for me. It's a nice sounds, maybe the sounds of nature. That's it.
I totally agree with you. I think for me it's the same. I love to walk in the and have this contact with nature, to hear the sing of the bird, sing birds and things like that. I think this calms my mind and watch the beach, the waves and the sound of the waterfall and things like that. So I think this is uh my sound and smell when I don't know how to say that in English, but quando você sente a brisa e respira. For me, this is the best smell. I love to um, to smell it, and this brings me sense of peace. I think sometimes I need this time with the nature to relax my mind, to put my thoughts in order, and this calms me so much. I love it. So, Esther.
I think it's I sound birds, the birds on the morning, and when I near nature and trees and smell of natures, and I like to breathe in my face, and so good.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Hello, Esther. So, Rodrigo.
In my opinion, I agree with you said. Sense of the peace, in my opinion, is natural places. For example, I love when I stay in the beach, the desert beach, the mountains, in the gardens, the big gardens, the parks. I feel better when I stay in this specific place with my family and alone. Because this when I live in the stressful life in every single day in my house or the office, the fasting thing is a lot of days. And when I stay in the specific places, I stop in my routine. I think this is a better is a better for me. I think this.
Okay, thank you. I think we can answer the last one, the number 10, very faster, no, faster. So, Rodrigo, if you could borrow one moment from your life to experience it later, what would it be?
I think I don't know because there's a lot of moments I need to colder. But when my my first daughter born, I think it is a good moment in my life. I It's a complex because this I need to fear for the hospital, but when I see the face and I put my arms on the little body, is for me is a great, a great. I think this moment is the good moments for the stopping in the put in the I think the
Oh,
code button. I think it is.
it's amazing. Thank you for sharing. And you, Esther?
I think it's a sunset in the beach while I'm alone. And so beautiful moment, and I feel God and in nature. It's so important for me.
Mhm. Thank you so much. Durian, you will answer this question or you already go? I don't know if Lurian is there. Okay, I think not. So, but about me, I think I love everything that it's at beginning, you know, when you start to know people, maybe your partner and things like that. I think everything at the beginner is amazing. So I would like to experience the beginner of everything because at the beginning of everything it's amazing. I think it's magical and everything. So I think it's good because you feel so happy, you know, and things like that. So I think everything, okay, we sometimes we so anxious to do the things, but I think after that, when past this anxiety, it's amazing, you know. So we feel happy and we feel so happy that we can control ourselves, you know. So I think this is amazing. So for me, this is the moment about my life and about everything that I do. I think it's like Rodrigo said, it's not one moment. I think all the moment at the beginner is good. So I say it. So, guys, we don't have more time, okay, to answer the question. So I would like to thank you so much to attend this immersion and see you in another immersion, okay? Have a nice Sunday. See you, okay? Bye bye. Thank you.